Morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly.
I'm Mike Kelly over here.
That's right. And This is Real Estate Jerky Daily or live. We do it
Jerky
live on
Daily. Jerky
I like
Daily.
the daily. Yeah.
I like the daily.
If you're listening to this on the podcast after the fact, we appreciate it. We're live at 8:30 Monday through Friday, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Join us there.
Join us there.
Anyway, we're here now.
Yep.
What's going? Any major issues for you going from yesterday? Because we talk every day.
We talk every day,
and sometimes multiple times a day.
And you know what we say every day? Same thing. Usually,
stop waiting.
Same one message. Stop waiting. Buy a house today.
Did you know that 18% and 25% of your competition?
Yeah, exactly.
And did you know that?
I bet we say that this weekend too on radio.
I'm sure we will, and I bet you we'll say something like, there's $1 trillion in credit card debt that went up $45 billion in second quarter.
Man,
that's just, but
tragic.
Well, no, I'm thinking, there's an opportunity if you're a debt reduction company or a time to start one to help people. With their credit card debt, because everybody has upped their credit card debt.
Yep.
Because they're thinking, hey, this is short time. I'm going to be fine.
Yeah.
Government bailed me out last time. They'll bail me out again.
Sure they will. The one cool thing is most people, if they've got that credit card debt and they do own a home, at least they have equity to be able to pull from at some point in their life to wipe out that credit card debt.
Yeah, but we're seeing 5% rates maybe in 2026.
Yeah, well, you know what? What's the rate on a credit card? 21?
21 to 29.
Yeah. So
you miss one payment, you're at 29.
Is
if you're 7%? Late on one payment, they put you to 29.
Yeah. Is 7% better?
Yes. But you're taking short-term debt and turning it into long-term debt.
Well, it was going to be long-term debt anyway, right?
Well, yeah, because it's never going to pay it off. Their minimum payment won't pay it off.
No, it's revolving debt, right? What's the rule of 75s?
Rule of 72 for investing is you take 72 divided by the interest.
So it went to 75.
Well, we're in that inflation rate right now. But
so anyway, go ahead.
Rule of 72 is if you're doing an investment, whatever the interest rate is, you divide it into 72, and that's when your money will double. How many times your money will double?
Not that you get to keep just what you spent.
Right. So, if it's 25%, that means every 3 years, your debt will double.
Wow.
Your investment will double.
You know what that makes me think?
Yeah. A lot of debt out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. So people are like, what do I do today? What do I do today? Well, if you didn't lock 2 days ago, like I was telling everybody in my office to do, you're going to be floating for a while.
Yeah, you're going to have to ride the storm. Yeah. Hopefully that you can catch 10 on a big wave.
Well, so it's basically everything did the way we were saying it might do this week, which means one come in, not change, and the other one come in a little bit hotter. And that's what happened today. So the stocks and mortgage bonds have been declining all morning because we're only down 19. We were down like 45 earlier.
Yeah.
So that's not so bad, but it's because of the PPI inflation report came out, and it came out a little bit hotter than they expected it. The core came out 1/10 hotter.
That's what an Irish guy says after drinking beer all day.
I'm
PPI.
I'm 1/10 hotter. Anyway,
choose your words wisely, my friend.
So, and the Fed's saying, that they're just keep looking at this going forward. They're thinking, the economists out there are thinking the shelter. So the big number in this thing is shelter, right? Which is extremely expensive right now. But they're thinking by November and into next year, that should change and go negative. And shelter continues to be 43.6% of the core number.
Okay. So what are they thinking is going to cause that change?
Just as finally
recession.
Yeah. Well, just everything slowing down, not being as hot as they, not as great as an economy as everybody thinks it is. We have a lot of food prices that are expensive right now. A lot of other stuff that still hasn't come down.
Yep.
And they're thinking the market's going to slow. I don't know how much slower this market can get when you only have so many properties, when it's already half of the volume that we normally do.
Yeah.
And no, typically, hardly any refinances.
Well, yeah. And that's what's hurting a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
Is you don't have traditionally you have refis to fall back on because interest rates are pretty good. But,
that's like 2020 and 2021. We're pretty close to the same sales. There wasn't a ton of them. They were good, but there was half of what we normally would do. But the difference was we were also busy with the extra refinances.
Right.
that we're like, thank God the market's not crazy.
Yeah, how can we do this?
Right? How can we do it all?
724. You know what I was going to say is
no.
Yes, I'm going to say it because you say the market's slowing down. The market's a frenzy. It's not really slowing down. There's just no inventory.
Right. That's what I mean by slowing.
No, it's slowing. Yeah. I understand, but when people hear slowing down, they think, oh, I can take my time and relax and think about a property. No, you can't. No. There's multiple offers on a property that's listed correctly in 2 to 3 days. And sometimes the agent will say, oh, we're looking at offers on Sunday, and then they'll on Friday it goes pending. So it was just too good of an offer to pass up.
That I wrote.
Exactly. Or that my best friend in my office wrote.
Well, yeah, somebody on my team wrote.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do the double dipping, but I'll have somebody on my team do it. Yeah. They only get 25% and I get the rest. So right now the inflation's like at 4.7%, and the Fed wants it at a 2% target. My big issue that I see is, why are we focusing on this 2% target? Yeah. Why don't we stop doing it? Because what the Fed's doing is not really making a change. We've seen a little thing in the unemployment yesterday, right? We were down 21,000 jobs compared to what, or I should say we were up. Yeah, we put 20. No, bear with me here. Unemployment rate, right? The new one for people going on unemployment came in 21,000 hotter than they thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
That's what I remember you saying yesterday.
Yeah. Well, sometimes my days run together.
You what?
Yeah, especially when I do live radio for 2 hours.
Yeah,
in the evening.
You were Michael Douglas last night, weren't you?
Yeah, 3 to 5, and I irritated a lot of people.
Well, if you're not irritating people aren't listening.
Well, you got to get. Well, you're not going to. You can't please everybody, and you're gonna piss off at least half the people.
What was the thing about the aliens?
I'll get into that in a second. So next week we have National Association of Housing Builders Index is coming up on Tuesday, and mortgage. Who cares about that? Housing starts and permits. Fed minutes are going to come out saying, and then Thursday again, initial jobless claims. That's the big thing's going to move the market. Again, if we have more initial jobless claims. And the problem is, we talked about this last time, there's 5.3 million people out there looking for work, but they were not counted on the unemployment numbers.
Why?
Because in the last 4 weeks, they might not have been looking for work because they were enjoying
their time off.
Yeah, they were like, I'm tired of going to all these jobs I can't get.
Yeah.
Because they picked the jobs they can't get.
Well, yeah.
Well, they said they needed a degree. I just thought today they don't need one.
And then I could put on my application for welfare or unemployment that I am seeking employment.
Yeah. Where did you get? I don't know if you remember the old Seinfeld when George was looking for work. He was on unemployment. He went in and where you work? Oh yeah, and then he would make up these names and run home and tell Jerry. So they're calling They're calling the phone and looking for. You don't remember that, do you?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. But I've seen other comedy shows do that, and actually I've seen people in the real world do that. That's where they got it.
Really?
Yeah. It happens.
Gotcha.
Let me show you this.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
You scared?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. So week ending August 5th. Can you believe there's been a week ending August 5th already?
Yeah.
God, just
because I only have 2 more months. I wrote 10 and a half.
Yeah, you got more than 2 more months.
I got 10 and a half.
10 and a half months. So closed per day in the state of California, 534. Pending sales in the state of California, 547.
God, these numbers are so close all
the time. And the new listings per day are up from the week prior to 642. I think we were 5 last time? I think I threw that one away already. Into the
we were 580, 567, 584, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. So listings are up.
Yeah, listings are up.
Hey, 22.4% of the realtors closed a sale last week.
Thank goodness.
Nice.
1 out of 4 can actually pay their bills.
Well, no, that doesn't mean they can pay their bills. It means they closed an escrow. They probably have it. That's the first one they did in 6 months. 17.5% entered in escrow. That's down 1.5% from last week. And in listed a property, that's down too. So.
Well, there's just not a lot of listings.
It's just no inventory. What do we say? We say no inventory. We say, well, let's say it again. There's no inventory.
Yeah. So what do you do when there's no inventory?
Go to Buxford's.
Is that where you go? That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work harder.
Yeah.
Go find the business.
Find the inventory.
Yes.
Go chase life events.
That you should be calling your clients, past clients, connecting with them, and converting new stuff.
Yeah, that looks like it's in a banner over there.
Well, this is this. Transaction make you a living. Relationships can make you a fortune. That was a Todd Duncan thing from his thing the other day.
He's a guru.
He is a guru.
He's like Tommy Hopkins of real estate.
They had 1,000 people on the webinar.
1,000? Is that big? Is it?
I don't know. But I know during the pandemic, he did his sales mastery virtual, and it was the biggest event. I think they had 25,000 people on there, and he charged $299. He made a lot of money.
He's good for a month.
He's good for a while. Because you think about his normal sales mastery, I think it's $1,500, and they probably do 2,500 if they're
29,000.
25,000.
25,000 times $299.
Yeah, just say 300. Rounded up.
$7,475,000.
Yeah.
I bet he had a little bit of overhead though, right?
Yeah.
Probably $200 for the room.
Well, let's just say 200,000 with people and everything cutting it up. That's still not a bad payday
for the editors.
And that's why, there's a lot of stuff to do. And I do a lot of video. I've learned how to now cut it up so much easier, how to edit it, how to do other stuff. I'm going to start putting on a class, how to do a podcast, how to do editing,
That's probably a smart thing
for agents, not loan officers, because you guys, I don't need your competition. No, because I think a lot of you need to put stuff on. Even you're the worst at it. I've sent you so many videos that you could have posted, and you did one. And it probably wasn't you. I think it was your granddaughter.
No, my granddaughter's not here. It was me.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it actually did.
You put on it's reels.
I almost did another one. When I think about it, I'm driving, so I'm like,
you have Apple stuff, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Remind me to do this at 7 p.m. Yeah. Okay. 5:30.
5:30. Yeah.
In between do this on my second beer, because then it'll be funnier.
Oh, yeah, it would. They could do different captions.
You don't have to do that. It's all done for you.
I know. It's all you do.
And I even sent you the text to put underneath it.
Did you?
Yes. And I texted it to you.
Yeah.
All you got to do is put your thumb on it, copy, paste. I don't know. I should get paid for this shit.
You should. Oh, maybe not. Can't afford you.
Sure you can. You just don't want to.
Don't want to.
All right. Ever make it a great day? We're just going to talk forever about nothing.
I know. But it's kind of like a Seinfeld show.
Well, what just started yesterday? Preseason. That is correct.
I was not going football. Yeah. I guess there's a game against two used to be Bay Area teams.
Oh, yeah. You mean the 49ers? Or are you talking about the
49ers and the Raiders, right?
Yeah, I think, is that this weekend or next weekend?
I thought that was Saturday.
Okay. Well, I know Broncos are playing tonight at 7.
Oh, you going to watch it?
Why not?
You got the yard ticket.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's on regular. Preseason's on everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's when the regular schedule comes that I'll have to start doing. See it. Yeah, I hit John Cruz up yesterday. I was like, hey, do you remember that the Broncos are playing the 49ers in the preseason? The last time I was there with that, when they did that, was when Carl was, I'll see what I can do.
So you're like, whatever. TV.
Yeah, probably. You know what? To be honest with you, I prefer watching football on TV.
Yeah.
Because I don't have some idiot in front of me standing up, right?
Screaming.
Yeah. But I mean, don't get me wrong. If you go to the 49ers with those other people, there's nobody in front of you. But then the field's way down there because you're in one of those boxes and it's like the TVs are here. This is great. No, this is okay.
The only professional football game I've ever been to was when I had a brother-in-law who was chief photographer for the Modesto Bee. And so he always did the 49er games. I went to the game with him. We were on the field. I was his lens bitch. And had to wear knee pads because during the plays, photographers had to get down on their knees, and a buddy of mine, Jerry Short, great guy, passed away, I think, late last year, used to work for the Bee. He had season tickets, but he didn't go. He was watching the game on TV, and he goes, Mike, I saw that one play where you were scrambling like a crazy man trying to get out of the way of those big guys that were coming to the sidelines. I said, those guys are huge.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky because there's been a few photographers who've been pile drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was funny because Marsha had never been to one because she's lived in Hawaii for 30 some years and they don't have a professional football team.
Yeah.
So what happens when you're
they don't even have an unprofessional football team.
Well, they do have the Pro Bowl shows up there.
Yeah, true.
And she's like, that's what they do during the commercials. Because I always wondered what they do during the commercials.
Yeah,
nothing.
Not a damn thing. And it cracks me up when they do the TV breaks and stuff like that. It was kind of funny to see the production, how the game produces.
Right. It's kind of like a radio show during the breaks. You don't do anything.
Yeah, we don't do a damn thing. And a lot of times we don't do a damn thing while we're doing the radio show.
Yeah, whatever. We do a lot. It's groundbreaking news we do.
It is. Oh, here, this is groundbreaking. If you think you want to wait for the market to change, don't do it. Buy a home today.
No, and we have this weekend. It's just you and I, which is we always have a good time, and that's Saturdays at noon, replay Sunday at 10 a.m., and then turned into a podcast on Monday.
Yeah, and that's on Power Talk 1360
KFIV.
Yes.
All right.
With the help of iHeartMedia.
That's right. Our thanks to our partnership with iHeartMedia and the station KFIV. Like I said that a few times.
Yeah.
All right, make it a great day. Thanks for being here.
Happy
I hope you got
Friday.
something out of this.
Yeah.
We got some numbers and everything, and the market is it's just the market. Stop worrying about it.
Buy home.
Yeah, get out there.
Quit fiddle farting around.
That's right.
Bye.
Give us a call. Give Mike a call. Check out all my social media. Get my book.
Yeah, get his book.
That's right. All right, make it a great day. Bye.